Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Scrap Squad Sunday. And this is our weekly Scraplift today. It's a lovely, simple, beautiful little page by Fiona Johnstone, who's for All About Scrapbooks. And it's got a couple banners, a backing piece, a doily, titled just a few embellishments. I've pulled mostly from, maybe almost exclusively from Pinkfresh, and it all came in my Mind the Scrap November kit. I've got this beautiful, I think this is called, what is it called? Sour grape. It's a basil cardstock called Sour Grape, and I could use 100 sheets of that. I love it. I haven't done a purple page in a while, and this has inspired me to do it. This is a paper. I'm using both sides of it. That is from the Pinkfresh Delightful line. And I think this one is from Good Times. And it's called Good Day. Delightful is called Brighter Day. So we have all kinds of good, happy days going to be represented on this page. And there's a doily from my stash. And the embellishments I've pulled are from Simply the Best, which brings in the grays and the blacks. And 3 packs from Delightful, and if I use any alphas, I'll use these from the Good Times. I think I may just put her name out there. I don't think I'll ring it around. My doily's bigger than the, proportionally, than the one in the original, so I don't have to do that. I'm gonna let the doily go because I'm not gonna put letters around it. I'm going to let it go a little more towards the right-hand side of the page. And I'm just going to kind of put some glue right in the middle, and I'll let that be all that I do. I'm going to lay this here. And I'm not going to put foam behind it. I kind of want to get similar distance here, although there will be some tags extending from there. So I need to push it back in a little bit. And then I've got this, which I'm going to let kind of be right there. And then this is going to go this way, I think. And it'll overlap that a bit. So this needs to now be right there. And that's okay. That's good for me. It means that I have a little bit of the doily. To cover that doily, I'd have to extend it up a lot higher, and I don't want to do that. But I have some kind of cute things that I could embellish with up there. This, I think I'm going to do it with the stripes going that way. I had in mind that the stripes would go this way because she's lying across, and I do kind of like it like that. So I'll do that. But I want to put some foam behind this. So That's good, and I'm just going to glue it. It's easier than struggling with the tape adhesive. I am trying to make it to the beginning of the year. Okay, there, and I've got some adhesive on here. I'm trying to make it to the end of the year, to the beginning of the year before I buy anything for my tape runner, so I'm really trying to use up what I have. I'm going to put him kind of, or her, him being the object and her being the subject. Okay, and I kind of pull it that way. I've got these tags, which I'm going to group together because neither of them is as large as in proportion as the one that's there. And I'm going to let them cross from under here over to there. And I'm going to have them come out at wonky angles, maybe not exactly the way they are right now. Kind of do that, and then I'll let this one maybe, oh, what the heck, I'll maybe make them both straight. And then I'm going to string a little bit, because I've got some black that I'm going to introduce in a minute. I'm going to string some of this black and white twine. Whoops, I've lifted that up. Let me get that back on there, okay. And I'm gonna maybe run this back in through here again. Let me pull that, and I'll pull this through this way. And I'm just going to cut that off right there and let that go that way. I will put a tad of glue right there to hold that, and a tad right here to hold this. And the rest of it can stay loose. So I want to put this here and let it extend out and let it have some depth from the background there. So I'm just going to do that. Push it up a bit. And then I have this bit that I wanted to maybe have just kind of going through like that. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right there to hold that. And then I have this, which is my title, which is going to say Instant Mood Booster. So that's what Reese is. She shows up in a room and instantly you're in a better mood. She isn't always, but you are. Okay, so that's that. Now I have these other little bits. I want to build a I want to build a cluster right here. And I like this little banner. And because it goes nicely with these other banners. And I think I'm going to use this flare because it has the purple, the yellow, and the black, and the green. Just all the colors that I'm using are right there. And I'm going to let it lift up and maybe put one of these other these are chipboard flare from the Simple Story, or the Pinkfresh line. Let me just kind of slide that under there. I want the flower to show. That brings some gray over to this side there. And then I have this little thing right here that says in my element, but I don't really like that so much. How about this leaf? I'm not crazy about that either. Would a butterfly, a vellum butterfly, go there? That's not bad, actually. But it's not what I had in mind either. How about I have this be a light. I don't want anything with words because this has words. So what I'm left with this leaf. I like that. We'll do that. And any way that I can reinforce the black and white is good. Now, this little guy can go up here. And there I can put one of these little word strips that says "Go Boldly." And since the butterfly looks like it's going somewhere, that might be appropriate. And then I want to add a little bit of the color over in here somewhere. So maybe that could go. How about I do this Flare Hut flare right there, and then kind of overlap this guy, and then do in my element right off here. And then I've got this today, which could go right here. There's not much that it's obscuring in that photo. And then I've got this leaf that can go over here. Kind of works right there. And then why not do this green butterfly kind of right here, right there, just right there. That glue will dry clear, and you won't be able to tell. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I've got this little thing right here. This is Be a Light. And I'm going to put a light bit of glue on it and spread it around just to make it tacky and put it mostly behind the writing. And then I'll put it on here. Get that straight. When you do it tacky like that, the glue dries fast, so you don't have as much chance to straighten it. So I'm going to do that and hope that is straight. And I think we're done. I may do her name. And I'm just going to put Reese, and then I will handwrite Thanksgiving 2022. And that's all we need to say about that. Thank you for watching, and I hope you've had a wonderful weekend and are looking forward to Cyber Monday. Bye.